Hello there, you're now with me, Razi Ahmad, for TVS English News at 5. Let us dive into the headlines for today. Sarawak aspires to establish a trade and tourism office in Brunei Darussalam in an effort to boost the state's and country's economy in general. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg said the aspiration has been conveyed to Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim as he is confident in Sarawak's performance in contributing to the national commerce sector.
Dari sudut ekonomi, di mana kita telah kenal pasti ruang untuk kita bekerjasama. Dari sudut ekonomi sektor pertanian dan juga sektor pelancongan. Dan keduanya saya telah memaklumkan kepada Perdana Menteri Kerajaan Brunei Darussalam di bawah tuanku telah bersetuju untuk Sarawak mempunyai satu pejabat perniagaan dan pelancongan di Bandar Sri Begawan seperti yang kita adakan di Singapura. Dan ini akan sudah tentu menjadi satu kemudahan bagi kita merapatkan perhubungan yang baik di antara Brunei Darussalam dengan Sarawak. Bahkan sebenarnya ditingkatkan pengembangan yang baik ini. Dan perkara ketiga ialah dari perubahan sosial di antara Brunei dan kita di Sarawak.
He said this after attending the Prime Minister's dinner with the Malaysian diaspora in Brunei on Tuesday. Meanwhile, Abang Johari said Sarawak and Brunei have long-standing cooperation in various fields that benefited both sides.
Dan kita ada jawatan kuasa bersama di peringkat Sarawak dan Brunei, di mana Sarawak diwakili oleh Timbalan Premier dan Brunei pula seorang menteri sekarang ini yang berhormat PH Nirwan. Dan dengan adanya joint committee ini, kita dapat menyelesaikan banyak-banyak masalah dalam rangka persahabatan yang baik di antara Brunei dan Sarawak.
The two-way trade between Malaysia and Brunei saw an increase of 33.3% in export value to Brunei to the tune of 7.4 billion ringgit throughout 2022. Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim acknowledged Sarawak's efforts in exploring the new hydrogen economic sector, which has proven fruitful. According to him, Sarawak is now at the forefront of the sector and even shines in digitalization. In connection to this, he said the federal government will continue to support Sarawak's endeavours.
Keutamaannya ekonomi. Ada orang kata tak boleh, keutamaannya mesti akidah dan akhlak, betul. Tetapi kita gunakan teras nilai tadi ini bila saya sebut ekonomi. Perniagaan mesti maju. Ada bidang-bidang baru saya sebut macam di Sarawak. Hydrogen, digitalization, ini dia lebih advance dan kita harus gunakan seluruh kekuatan untuk dukung usaha-usaha sedemikian. Ya. Tetapi yang harus difikirkan, umpamanya tadi dalam perbincangan kita Menteri sebut tentang area pelancongan. Ya. Tetapi pelancongan itu akan merupakan pekerjaan baru, keuntungan syarikat. Jadi soal nilai dan ehsan kasih sayang itu harus ada.
He said this when attending a dinner with Malaysian diaspora at Malaysian High Commission in Brunei on Tuesday. Commenting further on Sarawak's endeavours, Anwar said other sectors also need to be improved, including tourism, as it would open up job opportunities and sustain industry players. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister said Malaysia is now focusing fully on efforts to spur economic growth by supporting states' agendas.
Tumpuan kita pacu pertumbuhan ekonomi. Kerana ekonomi itu asas. Nak cakap nak bela nasib miskin, nak buat sekolah lebih baik. ataupun ganjaran dan upah yang lebih baik untuk pejabat awam, peluang perniagaan, semua itu titik tolaknya peluang usaha perniagaan dan membangunkan ekonomi. Sebab itu bila saya ke negeri-negeri, belum sempat ke Sabah atau ke Sarawak, saya beritahu apa keutamaan negeri memacu bidang-bidang yang baru. Itu bagi saya menggalakkan.
The dinner, held in conjunction with Anwar's official 2-day visit here, was also attended by Anwar's wife, Datuk Sri Dr. Wan Azizah Wan Ismail, Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg, and Sabah Chief Minister Datuk Sri Haji G. Noor. Also present in the dinner was Foreign Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Zamri Abdul Kadir and Sarawak Deputy Premier Datuk Amar Awang Tengah Ali Hassan. Meanwhile, in the same session, Anwar also talked about the Malaysia Agreement 1963 or MA63. He explained that the unity government will respect the principles set by the leaders of the time.
Yang kedua, soal MA63 itu alhamdulillah banyak yang sudah tercapai. Ini ada kritikan dari beberapa pembangkang di Semenanjung di Tanua ni, dia cari nak dukungan di Sarawak sampai fikir Sarawak. Tak betul. Saya fikir apa dia prinsip dia? Perjanjian itu dimeterai pada tahun 1963. Itu persefahaman di antara tokoh-tokoh negarawan kita, bapa-bapa kemerdekaan kita. Itu yang mereka sepakati. Ada hal yang mungkin dinilai oleh saya, sikit saya setuju, tak setuju, tapi itu tidak penting. Kita dapat perjanjian, kita kena honor komitmen itu. Itu yang saya lakukan. Dan saya ucap terima kasih bukan saja di kementerian di Semenanjung, tapi juga pimpinan Sabah dan Sarawak yang beri kerjasama, yang tahu keupayaan kita. Tapi bagi saya, mesti menunjukkan keikhlasan. Mesti ada keikhlasan untuk melaksanakan. Tidak baik bagi satu negara, sistem federal, di mana ada perasaan tersisih atau terbiar di mana-mana negeri atau wilayah. Dan alhamdulillah banyak yang telah kita capai dan kita boleh baca kenyataan kita dan keputusan.
Anwar expressed his gratitude to the leaders in Peninsular Malaysia, Sabah and Sarawak who worked together to make progress in MA63 negotiations. Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim, who is on a 2-day official visit to Brunei, was granted an audience with the Sultan of Brunei, Sultan Hassan Al Bolkiah, at Istana Nurul Iman today. Anwar, accompanied by his wife, Datuk Sri Dr. Wan Azizah Wan Ismail, arrived at the palace at 11:05 a.m. The Prime Minister held a 4-eye meeting with Sultan Hassan Al Bolkiah. Anwar and the Sultan of Brunei also witnessed the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between the Malaysian Investment Development Authority and the Brunei Investment Agency. The Malaysian delegation was then feted to a luncheon hosted by Sultan Hassan Al Bolkiah. Raja Isri Pengiran Anak Saleha was in attendance, and also present were Sarawak Premier Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg, Sabah Chief Minister Datuk Sri Haji G. Noor, Foreign Minister Datuk Sri Dr. Zamri Abdul Kadir, Foreign Ministry Secretary General Datuk Sri Amran Mohammed Zin, and the Malaysian High Commissioner to Brunei Datuk Raja Reza Raja Zaib Shah.
TVS
Welcome back. More than 100 individuals in Miri were treated to a Chinese New Year do by the Yang di-Pertuan Negeri Sarawak's wife, Puan Datuk Pantinggi Ragat Kurdip Taib, on Tuesday. The attendees, which include 51 children from Lembaga Kebajikan Anak-Anak Yatim Sarawak per Yatim, as well as 50 less fortunate individuals in Miri, were also presented with donations during the Majlis Jalinan Kasih Tahun Baru Cina program. Now, also present at the event were Deputy Minister for Women, Childhood and Community Development, Datuk Rosie Yunus, and the wife of Sarawak Transport Minister, Datin Sri Kong Shui Lin. The Malaysian Armed Forces assured that the country has enough military assets to defend the disputed Beting Patinggi Ali located in the waters of Sarawak. Defence Minister Datuk Sri Muhammad Hassan said this follows the sighting of China's Coast Guard vessel in the area recently.
Kita mengawasi keadaan, tentera laut kita, tentera udara dan tentera darat bersedia, dan kita juga meletakkan kita punya aset di sana supaya ia tidak menjadi orang kata doctrine of estoppel where there's nobody claim. When you put your asset there, it become yours. So we put our asset there also. Ini kawasan pertindihan. Kawasan pertindihan begitulah masing-masing akan cuba untuk membuktikan itu kawasan mereka. Kita pun akan buktikan dengan kita mempunyai aset kita berada di sana, membuktikan kita pula claim juga kawasan yang sama.
He added, Malaysia does not consider the presence of Chinese Coast Guard ships as an intrusion as it is an overlapping zone.
I don't use the word intrusion yet, because this is kawasan yang kita sama-sama claim. Jadi tak apalah, begitu.
Also known as Luconia Shoals, Beting Patinggi Ali is one of the largest reef complexes in South China Sea.
A new strategy is being drafted to increase the country's food supply chain and resources in a bid to reduce dependency on imported goods and to tackle the rising cost of living. Economic Minister Rafizi Ramli said the multi-agency effort will involve his ministry, the Ministry of Domestic Trade and Cost of Living, the Ministry of Finance, as well as the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security.
Rafizi said the quick win solution will be announced soon in the near future.
Ada beberapa strategi yang sedang dibangunkan sebagai quick win solution kepada isu kos sara hidup dan insya-Allah akan diumumkan dari satu masa ke satu masa. Langkah untuk jangka panjang juga sedang diteliti untuk membolehkan jaminan bekalan makanan untuk memenuhi permintaan dan seterusnya membantu mengawal kenaikan harga.
He said this in the ministry's press conference at Menara Prisma on Wednesday. Additionally, he said that the consumer price index CPI is on a downward trend since July and stood at 3.8% in December. With the positive signs, Rafizi hoped that Malaysia's inflation rate would return to its previous range between 2% and 3%. According to the Department of Statistics Malaysia, DOSM, Malaysia's core inflation in December was up 4.1% against the same month in 2021. Meanwhile, the overall inflation rate for 2022 went up to 3.3% against 2.5% in 2021.
And that's all for TVS News at 5. I'm Razi Ahmad. Thank you for watching.